All right, so welcome to the session entitled Empowering Parents with Data, Understanding Student Progress. So for those of you that have already come in, you've already dropped your name, your location, and then you also dropped your current position in education. So thank you for doing that. My name is Quanisha Smith, and I've been an educator for 25 years, mostly in the primary grades and elementary. I've taught first and second grades, but currently my role is the role of an intervention team facilitator, also known as an MTSS coordinator, and I'm also an intervention teacher. And I'm also the founder and owner of a Right to Read consulting services, which is a brand new business. All right, so really quickly for our questions protocol. So toward the end of the presentation, if you have any questions, we'll have time set aside for you to unmute or for you to type your question in the chat, and we will definitely dive into your question. So today for our presentation, we're going to focus on 3 big topics, and then of course, at the end, have time for Q&A and wrap up. So the first topic or area that we're going to focus on is understanding the importance of data. The second area is effective communication strategies. And the third area, engaging parents in the data process. And then of course our Q&A at the very end. All right, so I would love for you, if possible, to drop this in the chat. On a scale from 1 being not comfortable at all to 5, which is very comfortable, how comfortable are you with sharing data with parents? So if you could drop that in the chat, that would be amazing. So 1 being not really comfortable at all, 5 being very, very comfortable with sharing data with parents. Connor is very comfortable. Okay, Beth is pretty comfortable. So is Megan. Lots of 4s and 5s. Yalil is comfortable. I love it. Fantastic. All right. Okay, we're going to do one more little engagement activity in the chat. So for this section right here, this question says, what's the most common question that parents ask about data? So when you've communicated with parents in your role, what's a question that you are frequently asked? You could drop that in the chat. That would be amazing. What does this data mean for my child? Absolutely.
Yay! Yay!
Well, a bunch of cool lights too, and I got one working black light. It has seen
better days,
Better
but,
days.
What does this
still
mean
shiny.
in relation to my child's peers? Yes, a lot of parents want you to compare their child to everyone else in the classroom. Definitely have gotten that question. Any others?
Guess how many people are here now?
well, 6 because I'm not there.
And no,
Okay,
7.
I'm going to go back and
Without
share
the
my
number.
screen again. All right, here we go. All righty. So one more quick engagement strategy. We're going to use a site called Mentimeter that is ultimately going to create a word cloud for us based on our answers to this question. So this question is, what's the biggest challenge you face when discussing data with parents? So here in the chat, I am going to drop the Mentimeter link for you to click on. Whenever you click on the Mentimeter link, it's going to open up and you will be able to choose up to 3 words that come to mind when you think about this question. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in the chat.